What's up, guys? So it's been a minute since I have given an update on the indicator package and everything that is included for the public. So I wanted to do that real quick, kind of give you guys an update on everything that is included, right? So if we're breaking down what we see here, we've done a lot of updates. Well, I've done a lot of updates to the indicator, adding some things, freshening up the look. Adding stuff to the lifetime package, so on and so forth. So let's kind of get into it. So the first thing is when we look here, that there's the Algo Trader subscription. So that's if you get the monthly subscription, if you get the lifetime package, the indicator package, everyone will get this. Okay. So let's dive into what's included in here. So if we're looking through this, the first thing is you get the trend bars. The trend bars are simply just a function of telling you whether we are in an uptrend, downtrend, or sideways. And a recent update, this has been in there, but what I did was, and you can change the colors however you want on literally any of this stuff. Okay. So you can update any of this and change it to the colors that you like. They're just set to what I personally use on a day-to-day basis. So the bar color. So if it's in an uptrend, it's going to be green. If it's in a sideways trendless market, it's going to be gray. And then if it's in a downtrend, it's going to be red. So you can kind of see here, we went from a neutral trend and then into a downtrend, into a neutral trend, and then into an uptrend. So, and that's kind of how it works. And so, it's to help you be on the right side of the market on whatever time frame you're trading. Okay. And the next piece is we have the volume spike. So all this is these dots down here. So you can make this um, above bar, below the bar, at the top, on top of the bar, whatever you want to do. But basically, this is your volume indicator. You don't have to have volume on the chart. If it's above average volume, it's going to show that and indicate that through these dots here. So anytime it's above average volume, it'll show those dots. And so that we added that. And that's to help you with confirmation that a move is really happening and there's people backing it, right? And so then we have the early entry signals. So the early entry signals are basically okay. Let's start with the regular signals. So the regular signals are just they take into account about 10 different components within the market. Okay. 10 different things that have to line up for a signal to show up, either a buy signal or vice versa for a sell signal. Okay. And so these are these buy signals. Okay. So here's an example, or buy or sell signal. So here's an example of a sell signal. So you can see that gray triangle right there is a sell signal, and you can see the move we had down after that. And then see, that's an example of a sell signal. There's an example of a buy signal. Okay. And there's another example of buy signals, and then you can see the move we had up. Okay. So then next, if we go through, we have the A plus signals. This is going to be, these are my favorite signals. These are the ones that are going to give you the best signals and the best trend. So if you're looking for signals that are going to show you something that's in a really strong trend, these are the premier ones. So it takes everything from the original buy and sell signals, which came out in the very first indicator release, and took it a step further and made them even better. So it takes an extra trend criteria. So like I said, the first buy and sell signals that you see like right here, that is that's included. That's the regular buy and sell signals. Then we jacked it up and added some trend criteria and momentum criteria, added some extra layers onto it. So now these A plus signals take into account about 12 to 13 different pieces of criteria to make these signals even stronger. So here's an example of A plus sell signals right here. So right in here, you can see these yellow and red sell signals. Those are those right there. So you can see here, this is QQQ. We were at around 461.50, and we had a move down to 448.60, and this is a 30-minute chart. So in about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 2.5 hours, give or take. Don't quote me on my math, but you can see here it was almost a $12 move. $13 move. And don't quote me on that either. Or close to a 50, between 10 and $15. Okay. Drop in about 2.5 hours in the same day. And it gave us sell signals before it even happened. And then there was your move down. Okay. So really, these are really powerful ones. If we go through, you can see here, we had buy signals here, and this was a move from, let's see, 476 up into 483. So what is that, about $7? And so if you take into account what the QQQ, if you trade futures, each dollar in QQQ correlates to 42 and a half NASDAQ points. So this is a very sizable move. So take that $7 times 42 and a half, and then that's how much return you would have made on a futures contract, right? So those are the A plus signals. So they're going to show up gold. And then we go from there. What else shows up? So from there, we have A plus sell signals, and which is what I just showed you. And then we have the easy buy and sell signals and the easy A plus buy and sell signals. These are going to be your A plus entries. Okay. So these are going to show up either white for the regular buy signals, or they're going to show up red for the sell signals, or they're going to show up right here, as green. So if you ever get confused, these are, okay, so to make this really simple for you, the um, buy and sell signals here, the A plus buy and sell signals and the A plus buy and sell, or the regular sell buy and sell signals here, all these are just high risk to reward entries. So these are high risk to reward entries. So like they're the best entries you can get that are going to give you the highest probability and the biggest potential for high returns. Okay. So they're meant to give you high risk to reward entries and basically minimize your drawdown, minimize how much you're losing. These are the go-to signals. Okay. So like, let's say you didn't want all of these. Maybe you just wanted to focus on the ones that print inside the high probability area. Here you go. There's a move from here of $82.50 up into 85 and a half. So a $3 move overnight. And then you can see here, it took away those yellow signals and now it's only printing the red ones with a strong risk to reward entry point. So that's what those are for. Okay. So, and then lastly, the signals we have is like, okay, these are great. What if I want to get in a little early, get into the market a little early? That is what this is for here. So these purple signals right here, and they all essentially mean the same thing. They're really the main thing you need to know the difference between is A plus signals and regular buy and sell signals. Okay. And that's really what that is. And so you have this here, which is your early entry signals. And so you can see this got you in a little early for the move, and then you caught this full pop up, and that ended up being a nice move. And then, like for example, here, this drop right here, you can see there were early entry signals right here, and then boom, there was a flush, a really nice flush down to the lows. So there's a prime example. And so you can see this purple and blue line here. So what this is a stop loss indicator. So let's say you went short here and you got sell signal, so you went short here. Your stop loss is above this indicator right here. And so you kind of just sit and wait and wait and wait. And then boom, there's the flush and you catch the move, maybe add to your position here. And then you got a real, so here's your early entry. And then there's your real sell signal there. And then boom. So maybe you enter here, you're holding, you get some more sell signals, you add to it. And then you got the actual signal there. And then boom, you add to it. And then you catch this move down. So that's just some prime examples of the trades you can catch. So just scrolling through, you can see there were sell signals here that we traded. This one it was 150 points on the NASDAQ short. And then here's buy signals here, huge move up, buy signals here, nice move up, buy signals here, nice move up. And you can kind of see the consistency here. Buy signals, nice move up. Okay, buy signals, nice move up. And so this is the indicator I use on a day-to-day basis. And so there's your stop loss indicator, and you're like, okay, how do I know when to take profits? Well, there's a couple different ways. You can use this trailing stop and let it run, Or here is your target. So let's say you're in buy signals. This is your target to buy or to take profit. Here is your target to when you are going short. So you go short, here's your entry, and or you enter here, for example, and then you've got your stop loss indicator, and then boom, there is your target. Okay. So that you get all of that with the with the Algo Trader subscription. Okay. So now on top on top of that, what else do we have for the lifetime package holders? Okay. The next thing is bull and bear score. Okay. So this one is going to grade the chart on a score of 10. It's going to give the bulls, so bullish or thinking that the chart is going to head higher, or bearish, thinking that the chart is going to head lower. It gives you a score out of 10, the best possible score is out of 10. So you can see the 30-minute chart for QQQ right now is a bull score of 5, a bear score of 2. So something nice about this is if you go into here, you can see show score details, and it's going to give you the breakdown of why the score is the way it is. It's going to give you a breakdown of every single piece, and it changes for every time frame. So like you can see the 4 hour. There is an 8 out of 10 bull score on the 195-minute chart. Okay. And then maybe we want to go to the weekly. Okay. So the weekly is a 6 out of 10 and a bear score of 2. Okay. So the bears have a little more favor on this chart. And then the monthly. Okay. So there's a 7 out of 10 um, bull score. And so that's just an example, right? And so that's how this works. And it works on every time frame, every chart. Okay. And then the next piece is we have my custom squeeze indicator. There's nothing original about, or not too original about this, but basically I converted the histogram into a line. So it makes it simpler to read, and you can see when the momentum shifts very clearly. I just find that to be helpful. So that's another piece that's added to this. Another thing is that I know that when you add a bunch of indicators, it can start to get kind of costly for adding stuff to the chart. Okay. Like I get that. It can be costly adding different things to like when you have to upgrade the more you add to the chart on TradingView. So one of the things I added was this builds out the anchored VWAP, which I do a full class on this. By the way, every single thing that you see in here, I have full video trainings when you get the indicator that's going to break down in depth all of this, like even more than I'm doing now, fully in depth, really breaking it down. Okay. And so like here you can add moving averages, the anchored VWAP, and then a custom stop loss indicator, which is also included in here. And that comes with the lifetime as well. So, and then also on top of that, this is probably one of the best things that comes with the lifetime indicator or package. So if you look here, you can see we have all these different tickers, right? So we have, like, let's expand this even more. What is this? Okay, let me explain. So what this does is you can click on the settings and you can change this to whatever symbol you want. So right now I have SPY, QQQ, XLK, SMH, DIA, and you can put in Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, whatever stocks you want to put in here, and it has up to 16 different slots. Okay. Now, what does this do? Well, whatever time frame you're looking at. So for the monthly time frame, this is going to show me if there's a green dot, that means that stock has a buy signal on this time frame. So back here, you can see Apple had buy signals here. Okay. And then if it shows red dots, that means you see that there's sell signals on that specific time frame for that specific stock. And then from there, if it shows white dots, that means that stock is in a squeeze. That's all that means on that time frame. Okay. So, like for example, here you can see we had a buy signal on QQQ. We had a buy signal on XLK. We had a buy signals in SMH, DIA. We had a squeeze in XLF. We had Apple showing a buy signal. And then you can see here's the move that proceeded after. So we had buy signals all in here. Look at where you would have got in around $205, and you would have caught this move 100% return on the NASDAQ. Okay. And this is a monthly chart. So you would have been in for a minute, but this gave you a perfect entry for a massive move. Not to mention that there was buy signals back here, buy signals right here, A plus signal right here, regular buy signals right here, and then boom, there was your move up. And there's this massive move from $200 all the way up to 406. So over 100% return on your investment for QQQ. So this one you can go in, you can change it to whatever stock you want that you want to look at, and so on and so forth. These are the ones I have set up now. I got a full class that breaks down that as well. And that comes with the lifetime. So just a little recap here. The Algo Trader subscription is for everyone. So everyone's going to get those buy and sell signals. There's 5 different types of signals. They're all the same, but if you break them down, there's really 3 different types. There's the early entry signals, there's the regular buy and sell signals, and then there's the A plus signals. Okay. Those are the ones that come with the subscription or come with the lifetime package, which is a one-time fee. Okay. And then you have what comes with the lifetime package. So this plus the moving averages, the anchored VWAP, and the custom stop loss indicator, which this blue and purple one is within the Algo Trader subscription. This one is a little more tailored stop loss indicator. And then you've got the bull and bear score, which that's this in the corner where it grades every single chart, every single time frame that you're looking at on a score of 10. So there's no guesswork. You see a buy signal and you see a score 10 out of 10, you know that's a great looking chart. Like I think right now, SPY actually on the weekly time frame may have that. Yep, 10 out of 10 bull score on SPY. And you can see here, you can use this in conjunction. So the bull score, the anchored VWAP, moving averages, and stop loss indicator, the bull and bear score, the custom squeeze indicator, which you can change all the colors how you feel like you need to, and then this multi-stock buy and sell signals indicator as well. So all of this comes with the lifetime package, everything you see on the chart. If you're just doing the subscription, it's going to look like this, and you're going to have this right here. This is what you're going to be using. So that's the package. That's the subscription versus the bull and bear score, or the lifetime package that includes the bull and bear score, the anchored VWAP, moving averages, the custom stop loss indicator, the custom squeeze, this multi-stock squeeze indicator. And so I haven't came up with a good name for that yet. So that's everything. And here's a pretty awesome part about it. So if you click here, and let's say we want to add an alert. So if I go to here, here's everything you can set alerts on. So you can set alerts based on the stop loss indicator. You can set alerts if the squeeze is fired long or short. You can set a alert based on if there's early entry signals for a buy signal or sell signal, a regular buy signal, regular sell signal, an A plus signal, a regular buy signal that is within the entry zone, which is a good risk to reward entry. Okay, you have both of those. Maybe you just want A plus signals that are within the entry zone. There it is. The highest probability, low or highest risk to reward trades that the system offers. And then let's say you get into the trade. Okay, you want alerts to manage it, so you don't have to watch the trade. So let's say you have A plus signal alert go off. You go on, you check your phone, boom, you enter the trade, and you're like, okay, I'm going to set my stop loss alert, and then I'm going to set, okay, let's say you went long or you're in calls or whatever, and you want to know when the profit target gets hit. So you can set an alert for when your stop either gets hit or your profit target gets hit. And so this is that's why I call it the algo trader, because it's can be pretty much all automated by alerts and just by you following the signals and then following the alerts and managing it just by simply doing that. So I hope this helps. I'm going to put a link in the description to break all this down. This weekend, we are running a 50% off sale for the first month. So you can try it out, see if you like it, see what you think. And then, yeah, so I'll put the link in the description if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys for the markets.